The soft hush of the evening often brings with it a peculiar kind of quiet, a silence that isn't empty but rather full of unspoken things, particularly for a father. It's in these moments, when the world outside has settled into its gentle slumber, that the deeper currents of a man's heart begin to stir, revealing layers of emotion often kept carefully tucked away from the light of day. We talk so much about the strength of a father, the pillar he represents, the unwavering protector, and indeed he is all of these things. But beneath the surface of that formidable strength lies a reservoir of feeling, a landscape of joy, worry, hope, and yes, sometimes a profound sadness that manifests in the most subtle of ways. These are the hidden tears of a father, not always visible on the cheek, but felt deeply within the soul, a quiet offering in the temple of his love. Imagine, if you will, a scene. A small child fast asleep in their bed, a soft lamp casting a warm glow across their innocent face. A father stands in the doorway, watching, his silhouette long in the dim light. He might linger there for a moment or many moments, his gaze tracing the gentle rise and fall of that tiny chest, listening to the soft, even breaths. In that moment, a cascade of memories might wash over him. The first time he held that tiny bundle, the overwhelming surge of love and responsibility, the countless sleepless nights spent rocking, comforting, soothing. He remembers the clumsy first steps, the triumphant grin after riding a bicycle for the first time, the whispered secrets, the skinned knees, the boisterous laughter that filled the house. Each memory a precious jewel polished by time and affection. And sometimes, amidst these tender recollections, a pang of something else emerges, a whisper of concern for the future, a silent prayer for protection, a recognition of the fleeting nature of time. This isn't a tear that rolls down his face, not outwardly, but it's a warmth behind his eyes, a tightness in his throat, a silent acknowledgement of the weight and wonder of parenthood. This, too, is a hidden tear, born of profound love and a father's enduring hope. Perhaps it's the quiet ache of seeing a child struggle, truly struggle, with something that feels insurmountable to them. A father, by nature, wants to fix things, to smooth the path, to remove obstacles. It's an instinctive drive, a primal urge to protect his offspring from pain. But life, in its infinite wisdom, teaches us that some lessons must be learned through hardship. Some battles must be fought independently. And so a father watches, offering support, guidance, encouragement, but knowing he cannot intervene directly. He sees the frustration etched on their young face, the slump of their shoulders, the unshed tears in their own eyes, and his heart mirrors that pain. He might offer a comforting hug, a reassuring word, a steady presence, but inside, a silent lament plays. He wishes he could shoulder their burden, take their hurt onto himself, make it all disappear. This helplessness, this inability to erase their sorrow, manifests as another hidden tear, a silent empathy that deepens the lines around his eyes, even if only momentarily. It's a tear of shared pain, a testament to the unbreakable bond. Consider the milestones, those significant markers in a child's life that, while celebrated with joy and fanfare, also carry a bittersweet undertone for a father. The first day of school, a child bravely walking into a new world, leaving the familiar comfort of home. The graduation ceremony, a cap and gown signifying the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, larger adventure. The wedding day, a child stepping into their own partnership, building their own family. Each of these moments, brimming with pride and happiness, also carries a quiet farewell, a gentle loosening of the ties that bound them so closely. A father claps the loudest, smiles the brightest, perhaps even makes a humorous speech, but deep within there's a quiet wistfulness. He sees not just the adult before him, but the echo of the child they once were, the tiny hand that once clutched his own, the small voice that once called for him in the night. The passage of time, beautiful and inevitable, often brings with it a tender ache, a longing for moments that have passed. a quiet acknowledgement of the inevitable unfolding of life. These are the hidden tears of transition, glistening unseen in the celebratory lights, a father's silent blessing and a gentle letting go. Sometimes the hidden tears stem from a father's own perceived shortcomings, his internal battles with the ideals he holds for himself as a parent. He strives to be the best, to provide everything, to always know the right answer, to be an infallible source of wisdom and strength. But fathers, like all humans, are imperfect. They make mistakes, they falter, they sometimes feel overwhelmed by the immense responsibility. There might be moments of frustration, moments where patience wears thin, words spoken in haste that are later regretted. And in the quiet aftermath, when the house is still and the day's demands have receded, a father might reflect on these instances, a quiet self-reproach settling in his chest. He wants so desperately to be perfect for his children, to give them a faultless guide. And when he falls short, even in his own estimation, a silent sorrow can bloom. These are the hidden tears of introspection, born of a deep desire to be good, to be better, to live up to the sacred trust placed in his hands. It's a tear of humility, a testament to the endless effort he pours into his role. And then there are the moments of pure, unadulterated joy, so profound that they can bring a lump to the throat and a shimmer to the eyes, even when no actual tear falls. Seeing a child achieve something they've worked tirelessly for, witnessing their eyes light up with understanding, hearing their uninhibited laughter ripple through the air. These moments are gifts, precious and fleeting, and a father absorbs them, imprints them on his heart. The sheer beauty of these experiences, the depth of love they evoke, can be almost overwhelming. It's a feeling that transcends words, a silent overflow of gratitude and wonder. These aren't tears of sadness, but rather tears of fullness, of a heart so utterly complete in its happiness that it trembles on the brink of expression. These are the hidden tears of overwhelming joy, a testament to the sheer, magnificent privilege of fatherhood, a silent echo of divine grace. The pressures of being a provider, too, often contribute to the hidden wellspring of a father's emotions. In many societies, the expectation for a father to be the primary source of financial stability is still deeply ingrained. This responsibility, while embraced with love and dedication, can also be a heavy burden. The worry about bills, the concern for the future, the desire to give his children opportunities he might not have had. These thoughts can occupy a father's mind long after his children are asleep. He might work long hours, push himself to the limit, make sacrifices without complaint, all with the unspoken goal of securing a brighter tomorrow for his family. And sometimes, in the quiet solitude of his own thoughts, the weight of this responsibility can feel immense, a silent pressure that tightens his chest. He won't speak of it, not directly, for he wants to project an image of strength and unwavering capability. But the silent prayers for abundance, the quiet anxieties about unforeseen challenges, these are the hidden tears of provision, a testament to his unwavering commitment to their well-being, an unspoken sacrifice made out of profound love. There's also the subtle pain that comes with misunderstanding, the moments when a child, in their youthful exuberance or burgeoning independence, might push away, might not comprehend the depth of a father's intent. A teenager's rebellious phase, a younger child's inability to grasp the reasons behind a disciplinary action. These can create momentary rifts, small distances in the otherwise close bond. A father might feel the sting of an unfair accusation, the quiet ache of being misjudged, or the frustration of not being able to fully convey the wisdom he wishes to impart. He knows these are often phases, natural parts of growing up, but in the moment, the feeling can be sharp and lonely. He doesn't seek sympathy. His love is unconditional, not transactional. But in those quiet hours, a silent sigh might escape him, a recognition of the complexities of human connection, even within the family unit. These are the hidden tiers of misinterpretation, a testament to the often unspoken nuances of love and guidance, a silent wish for perfect understanding. Consider the role of being a moral compass, a guide through the labyrinth of life's ethical dilemmas. A father often finds himself in the position of teaching right from wrong, of instilling values, of helping his children navigate the sometimes murky waters of choices and consequences. This is a profound responsibility, and a father takes it seriously. He agonizes over the best approach, the most effective way to convey integrity, kindness, and resilience. And when he sees his children stumble, when they make choices that deviate from the path he hopes for them, or when they experience the harsh realities of injustice in the world, a quiet sorrow can settle upon him. He wishes to shield them from all harm, both physical and moral, and when he cannot, a silent lament arises within him. He worries for their character, for their future, for the kind of people they will become. These are the hidden tiers of moral stewardship, a silent prayer for their well-being and their virtuous journey through life, a deep commitment to shaping good hearts and strong spirits. Even in moments of shared laughter and light-hearted banter, there can be a fleeting hidden tier. A father might be joking with his children, enjoying their company, reveling in the simple joy of their presence. And then, a sudden realization might dawn on him how quickly they are growing, how these precious moments are finite, how the rhythm of their lives together is constantly changing. It's not a sad thought, not overtly, but it's a poignant one, a recognition of the beautiful impermanence of all things. It's a quiet squeeze of the heart, a silent acknowledgement of the fleeting nature of childhood, the bittersweet beauty of each passing season. These are the hidden tiers of fleeting moments, a testament to the profound appreciation a father holds for the present and a quiet longing to hold onto every precious second. And what about the fathers who carry their own unhealed wounds, their own past hurts or disappointments, into their role as a parent? They strive to break cycles, to offer their children a childhood that might have been different from their own. They work tirelessly to heal themselves, to be present, to be the best version of themselves for their offspring. But sometimes, in quiet moments, the echoes of their own past can resurface, a shadow that momentarily dims the light. They might feel a wave of sadness for what they lacked, or for the pain they endured, not in a way that diminishes their present joy, but in a way that deepens their empathy and fuels their determination to provide a better experience for their children. These are the hidden tiers of legacy and healing, a silent commitment to breaking generational patterns, a testament to the enduring power of love to transform and renew. Consider also the fathers who have lost a child, a pain so profound that it reshapes the very landscape of their existence. While these tears are often visible, raw, and devastatingly public in their initial stages, there remains a hidden aspect to this grief that continues long after the initial shock has faded. It's the silent moments, years later, when a particular song plays, a scent drifts through the air, or a memory unexpectedly surfaces, that a father's heart will clench with a renewed, quiet sorrow. He might be in a crowded room, seemingly engaged in conversation, but internally a wave of remembrance washes over him, bringing with it a profound and private ache. These are the hidden tears of enduring loss, a constant, gentle current of remembrance flowing beneath the surface of his daily life, a testament to a love that transcends even death, a silent vigil held deep within his soul for the child who is always, forever a part of him. This grief in its hidden forms speaks of an eternal bond, a love that time cannot diminish, only transform into a quiet, sacred presence. Or think of the struggles that a father might face in his professional life, the setbacks, the frustrations, the challenges that can weigh heavily on his mind. He often carries these burdens silently, not wanting to disturb the peace of his home, not wanting to project stress onto his children. He comes home, puts on a brave face, engages with his family, listens to their stories, helps with homework, and plays with them, all while a silent current of worry or disappointment might be running beneath his composed exterior. He might retreat to his workshop or his study, or simply spend a little longer gazing out the window, processing these emotions in solitude. These are the hidden tears of vocational burden, a testament to his dedication to providing and protecting, even when his own spirit feels weary from the battles fought in the world outside his home. It's a silent act of buffering, a shield he maintains so that his family can experience peace and security. There's a unique kind of introspection that comes with watching your children grow and begin to form their own identities, their own opinions, their own separate lives. A father has spent years shaping, guiding, nurturing, and then slowly but surely they begin to drift into their own orbits. This is the natural order of things, a beautiful and necessary process, but it can also bring a quiet, reflective tear. He might see reflections of himself in them, or aspects of their mother, or completely new traits that surprise and delight him. And with this observation comes a contemplation of his own life, his own journey, his own legacy. He wonders if he has imparted enough wisdom, enough love, enough resilience. He marvels at the individuals they are becoming, and perhaps a pang of nostalgia for their younger selves passes through him. These are the hidden tears of evolving identity, a testament to the dynamic, ever-changing nature of the parent-child relationship, a silent celebration of their independent spirits, tinged with a gentle farewell to the past. Consider the moments when a father witnesses his child performing an act of profound kindness, an unexpected gesture of compassion or generosity. His heart swells with pride, a powerful, almost overwhelming emotion. He might clear his throat or turn his head slightly, trying to compose himself, for this kind of pride, so deep and pure, can bring a sudden rush of emotion to the surface. It's not a tear of sorrow, but a tear of immense gratitude, a silent confirmation that the values he hoped to instill have taken root, that his child is becoming a good and loving human being. These are the hidden tears of virtuous pride, a silent acknowledgement of a job well done, not by him alone, but in partnership with his child's own developing goodness, a deeply felt affirmation of their beautiful spirit. And what about the dreams he holds for his children, the aspirations, the hopes that bloom within his heart for their future? He imagines them happy, fulfilled, successful in whatever path they choose. He envisions them overcoming challenges, finding joy, living lives rich with purpose. These dreams, so vivid and powerful, are a constant undercurrent in his thoughts. And sometimes a quiet fear might prickle at the edges of these dreams, the fear that they might face disappointment, that life might be harder than he wishes for them, that they might not achieve all they hope for. This fear is a silent burden, a hidden tear of parental anxiety, not a lack of faith in them, but a profound yearning for their well-being and happiness, a fervent, unspoken prayer for their good fortune. It's a tear born of boundless love and a father's protective instinct. The passage of his own parents, the quiet grief of becoming an orphan, even as a grown man with children of his own, can also manifest in these hidden tears. The loss of his own father or mother means that a certain kind of guidance, a unique kind of love, is no longer available. And while he has his own family now, his own children to nurture, there are moments when he feels the absence keenly. He might wish to ask for advice, to share a triumph, or simply to hear a familiar voice. This quiet ache, this sense of a generational link having been broken, can bring a hidden tear, a silent acknowledgement of his own mortality and the changing landscape of his family tree. It's a tear of filial grief, a testament to the enduring bonds of family, a quiet remembrance of those who came before him and shaped him into the father he is today. There are also the hidden tears that come from the simple act of listening to a child's innocent questions about the world, questions that sometimes touch upon profound truths or expose the complexities that adults often try to shield them from. Why do bad things happen? Why do people fight? Will you always be here? These questions, asked with such sincerity, force a father to confront the difficult realities of life, to explain the inexplicable, to offer comfort where there are no easy answers. He searches for the right words, for a way to reassure without sugarcoating, to educate without frightening. And in these moments, a hidden tear might form, a silent recognition of the fragility of innocence, the inevitability of disillusionment, and the heavy responsibility of guiding a young mind through the sometimes harsh realities of existence. It's a tear of profound empathy and a quiet prayer for wisdom. Sometimes the hidden tears arise from a father's own quiet self-reflection on the kind of man he is and the kind of example he sets. He knows his children are always watching, always absorbing, always learning from his actions, his words, his very presence. He strives to embody integrity, strength, kindness, and resilience. But he also knows his own flaws, his own moments of weakness, his own struggles. And in the stillness of the night, or in a quiet moment alone, he might evaluate his performance, his impact. He might silently recommit himself to being better, to showing up more fully, to being the man he hopes his children will look up to. These are the hidden tears of self-assessment, a testament to his deep desire to be a worthy role model, a silent promise to himself and to his family to always strive for growth and goodness. Even the act of protecting, which is so fundamental to fatherhood, can bring forth hidden tears. Whether it's shielding a child from a physical danger or from emotional hurt or from the insidious negativity of the world, a father places himself between his child and harm. This protective instinct is fierce and unwavering. And sometimes, after an incident has passed, after the danger has been averted, when the adrenaline has subsided, a quiet tremor might pass through him. A mental replay of what could have happened, a silent thankfulness for safety, a renewed awareness of the preciousness and vulnerability of his child. These are the hidden tears of profound relief and renewed protectiveness, a silent affirmation of his role as guardian, a deeply felt appreciation for the continued safety of his beloved offspring. Think of the moments when a child expresses a deep, heartfelt love for their father, perhaps through a homemade card, a clumsy drawing, or a simple, sincere, "I love you, Dad." These expressions, so pure and genuine, pierce through any defenses a father might have, touching the deepest chords of his heart. He might offer a gruff, "I love you too," or a tight hug, but internally a surge of emotion can overwhelm him. It's a validation, a confirmation of the profound connection, a powerful reminder of the love that binds them. These are the hidden tears of reciprocal love, a silent welling up of gratitude and tenderness, a testament to the beautiful, unadulterated affection that flows between parent and child, a moment of profound spiritual nourishment for his soul. And sometimes, a father's hidden tears are simply a reflection of the sheer wonder of life itself, the miraculous journey of raising another human being. He watches them grow, learn, explore, stumble, and triumph, and he is a witness to the unfolding of a unique and beautiful spirit. He sees the world anew through their eyes, experiences simple joys with a renewed sense of wonder. This perspective, this privilege, is immense. And in quiet moments, a silent awe can wash over him, a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity to be a part of this incredible journey. These are the hidden tears of existential awe, a testament to the profound beauty and mystery of life, a silent prayer of thankfulness for the privilege of fatherhood, a deeply felt connection to the cosmic dance of creation and growth. The absence of his own father, whether through death, distance, or a strained relationship, can also contribute to these hidden tears, particularly when he steps into the shoes of fatherhood himself. He might find himself consciously or unconsciously seeking to emulate the good qualities of his own father, or, conversely, striving to avoid the pitfalls. He might long for guidance that is no longer available, or wish for a different kind of relationship than the one he had. And in quiet moments, when faced with a parenting challenge or a moment of uncertainty, a silent yearning for that missing presence can arise. These are the hidden tears of a generational echo, a testament to the enduring impact of his own father on his life, and a quiet contemplation of the legacy he wishes to create for his own children, a silent dialogue with the past as he navigates the present. The struggles that come with maintaining balance, juggling work, family, personal needs, and societal expectations can also lead to hidden tears. A father often feels pulled in many directions, striving to excel in all areas, often at the expense of his own quiet moments of rest or reflection. He might feel a silent exhaustion, a weariness that he tries to hide for fear of appearing weak or inadequate. He pushes through, fueled by love and responsibility, but sometimes in the depths of his being, a quiet sigh escapes him. These are the hidden tears of weary determination, a testament to his tireless efforts, a silent acknowledgement of the sacrifices he makes daily, all for the well-being and happiness of his family, a profound demonstration of selfless love. And think of the moments when a child is sick, truly unwell. A father's heart constricts with worry, a primal fear for their health and well-being. He might sit by their bedside, holding their hand, stroking their forehead, feeling utterly helpless in the face of their discomfort or pain. He wishes he could magically absorb their sickness, make them well with a mere touch. This vulnerability, this profound empathy for their suffering, brings forth a silent wellspring of emotion. These are the hidden tears of tender concern, a testament to the fierce, protective love that knows no bounds, a silent prayer for healing and comfort, a deep and unyielding commitment to their health above all else, a love that makes his own comfort utterly insignificant in comparison to theirs. Even the simple act of watching his children play, lost in their own imaginary worlds, can bring a hidden tear. He sees their uninhibited joy, their boundless creativity, their innocent engagement with the world. And in these moments, a quiet reflection might occur, a wish that they could retain that purity, that sense of wonder as they grow older. He knows that life will bring its complexities, its disappointments, its inevitable tempering of that youthful spirit. And while he wants them to grow and mature, there's a part of him that wishes to bottle up this innocence, to preserve it forever. These are the hidden tears of fleeting innocence, a testament to the preciousness of childhood, a silent yearning for them to always carry a piece of that unadulterated joy within their hearts, a deep appreciation for the ephemeral beauty of their carefree spirits. The responsibility of teaching resilience, of preparing his children for the inevitable setbacks and heartbreaks of life, also brings its own kind of hidden tear. A father knows that he cannot always shield them, that they will encounter loss, failure, disappointment. His role is to equip them with the tools to navigate these challenges, to teach them strength, perseverance, and the ability to rise again after a fall. And sometimes, when he sees them struggling, when they face a difficult truth, he feels a quiet ache, a silent wish that he could spare them the pain. But he also knows that growth comes from struggle. These are the hidden tears of tough love, a testament to his commitment to their long-term well-being and strength, a silent prayer for their inner fortitude, a profound belief in their capacity to overcome adversity, even when it pains him to watch them learn. And then there are the private moments of gratitude, the quiet thankfulness for the family he has, the life he has built, the love that surrounds him. These are not grand, dramatic emotions, but rather a steady, quiet current of appreciation that runs beneath the surface of his daily life. He might be doing a mundane task or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, and a sudden wave of thankfulness will wash over him. He acknowledges the blessings, the immense privilege of being a father, the profound joy that his children bring into his world. These moments, while not bringing forth visible tears, create a warmth in his chest, a deep sense of contentment that is its own kind of quiet, unspoken emotion. These are the hidden tears of profound gratitude, a testament to the simple, enduring beauty of family, a silent acknowledgement of the immense richness that fatherhood brings to his soul, a constant, gentle hum of appreciation that underscores his very existence. The dreams a father might have had for himself, perhaps for a different career, a grander adventure, or an unfulfilled ambition, often recede into the background once he becomes a parent. His focus shifts, his priorities reorient themselves around the needs and aspirations of his children. While this is a choice made willingly and lovingly, sometimes in very quiet moments, a whisper of those old dreams might surface. It's not regret, not truly, but a silent acknowledgement of the path not taken, a brief moment of reflection on the alternative lives he might have lived. These are the hidden tears of deferred dreams, a testament to the profound sacrifices a father makes, often without a second thought, for the sake of his family, a silent offering on the altar of his love, a recognition that his greatest adventure has become the journey of fatherhood itself. Sometimes the hidden tears are a response to a particular piece of music, a poignant film, or a moving story that unexpectedly resonates with the core of his paternal feelings. The art might depict a father-child bond, a moment of profound sacrifice, or the simple beauty of everyday family life, and it can unlock a deep reservoir of emotion that he might not even realize he was holding. He might clear his throat or wipe his eyes quickly, perhaps attributing it to something else, but inside, a torrent of feeling is unleashed. These are the hidden tears of artistic resonance, a testament to the universality of the paternal experience, a silent affirmation that his own deep feelings are part of a larger human tapestry, a powerful connection to the shared narrative of love and family that runs through all of humanity, stirring his soul in unexpected ways. Even the process of aging, both for himself and for his children, can bring forth these hidden tears. He sees the passage of time reflected in the deepening lines on his own face, the silver strands in his hair, the subtle changes in his children from year to year. He knows that life is a finite journey and that each moment is precious. This awareness of mortality, not in a morbid way, but in a profound and contemplative sense, can evoke a quiet emotional response. He wants to cherish every moment, to impart all the wisdom he can, to ensure that his children are well equipped for the journey ahead. These are the hidden tears of temporal awareness, a testament to the fleeting beauty of life, a silent prayer for more time, for deeper connections, for the opportunity to witness every step of his children's incredible journey, a profound appreciation for the preciousness of each passing day. And consider the moments when he observes his children interacting with each other, siblings laughing, playing, sometimes squabbling, but always connected by that unbreakable bond. He might remember his own sibling relationships, the joys and the challenges. He watches them forge their own history, create their own shared memories. And in these observations, a hidden tear might emerge, a silent gratitude for the gift of family, for the enduring connections that will hopefully sustain them long after he is gone. These are the hidden tears of familial connection, a testament to the enduring power of sibling love, a silent hope for their continued closeness and support throughout their lives, a deeply felt blessing for the interwoven tapestry of their relationships. Ultimately, the hidden tears of a father are not a sign of weakness, but a profound testament to the depth of his love, the breadth of his commitment, and the quiet sacrifices he makes every single day. They are the unseen reflections of a heart fully engaged in the most challenging, yet most rewarding journey of his life. They are etched not on his face, but on his soul, a silent, powerful story of unwavering devotion, constant care, and an immeasurable love that flows endlessly, quietly beneath the surface of his strong exterior. They are the beautiful, often unspoken language of a father's heart.